Good morning. This is Robert Sijpesteijn bringing you this morning's market update. Yesterday, US exchanges saw their biggest rally in 4 years, pulling back on the losses that were made in the last 2 to 3 days. This was down to advantageous investors looking to take advantage of the lower prices with fears of China's economy waning, and investors being emboldened by the expectation that Federal Reserves will not increase interest rates next month. A senior Federal Reserve official has dampened expectations that the US Central Bank would raise interest rates next month, highlighting how turmoil spreading from China to global financial markets is rattling policymakers. William Dudley, the head of the New York branch of the Fed, told the conference that it was important not to overreact to short-term market developments, but he conceded that the argument for tightening monetary policy as early as September seemed less compelling to me now than it was a few weeks ago. The US 500 saw a rise of 89 points to close at 1,945.93, which was led by Silicon Valley advocates Apple, Amazon, and Google. The surges ended the 6-day slump on the US 500, which saw the exchange lose 11% over that period. The US Tech 100 climbed 260.68 points to close on 4,224.50, while the Wall Street had the largest movement, gaining 549 points to close on 16,326. Looking at commodities, gold continued its sell-off, dropping a further $22 to close on $1,124.5, while Brent crude was little changed, gaining 18 cents on the barrel to close at $43.66 a barrel. Sticking with oil, French oil major Total has stepped up the sale of its North Sea assets following the collapse in oil prices, with the disposal of a Scottish gas terminal and interests in 2 pipelines in a $90 million deal. The energy group said on Thursday that it had signed an agreement to sell all of its interests in the Fuca and Surge pipelines and the St. Fergus terminal to North Sea Midstream Partners for £585 million. The deal follows the sale by Total, announced in July, of a stake in one of the UK's most promising natural gas fields to SSE, the power generator, which will take a 20% share in Lagan Tormore, a deep-water project 125 kilometres west of the Shetlands. It could be followed by more disposals after Patrick Pouyanné, chief executive, said in February that the group would accelerate and deepen a cost-cutting programme initiated by his predecessor, the late Christophe de Margerie. This process, he said, at the time would include disposal of $5 billion of assets this year, including some in the North Sea, where the group were investing almost zero in mature fields. European stocks rose for the second time in 3 days, which saw the UK 100 post its biggest rally since 2011, which caused it to close almost level with its Monday opening price. The exchange gained 192.6 points to close on 6,089. The Germany 30 followed suit, pulling back 499.4 points yesterday, closing above 10,000 for the first time in 4 days at 10,244.5. In today's corporate news, Gemalto, the world's largest manufacturer of SIM cards, has beaten expectations for the first half of the year, with a reported revenue of €1.5 billion. Voyagers has reported €119 million operating profit in the first 6 months of 2015. Today's economic data in focus is at 1:30 the US release of continuing jobless claims for August, as well as the GDP for Q2. That's all for this morning's market update. Thank you and goodbye.